Hi everyone, this is Ashley from PSP Garrison St. John's. I'm a fitness and sports instructor. Today we're going to go through a workout that is based around power, agility, and speed. So we're going to be doing a lot of more high intensity exercises. We're going to be doing some explosive movements, some quick position changes, things like that. Just a reminder again before we get started that with any exercise program or workout, there is a chance of injury. So we're going to go through our warm-up, our cool-down. I'm going to explain all the correct forms and techniques so we can lower our risk of injury. But again, there will always be a risk, so just keep in mind that you are doing this workout at your own risk. Alright everybody, so throw on some music if you have any. We're going to get started. First thing we're going to do, of course, is our warm-up. So for our warm-up today, we're going to do a bunch of different dynamic stretches just to ensure that our muscles are loose, nice and warm before we get going. So our first stretch we're going to do is a knee tuck. So you're going to tuck your knee in as tight to your chest as you can. Hold for a split second at the top. Remember, squeeze your core to focus on balance. Exact same thing on the other side. We are going to do 3 per side, so 6 total. 5 and 6. All right, from there we're going to do something called a side lunge. So you're going to have a nice wide stance on this one. You're going to press those hips back, one knee bends, one leg stays nice and straight. Here, again, we're holding for a split second at the bottom. Back to the center, same thing on the other side. Again, we're going to do 3 per side, so 6 total. Should really feel a nice stretch in the inner thighs on this one. 5 and 6. All right, from there we're going to warm up our legs a little bit more. We are going to do a forward and a reverse lunge. So you're going to start with that forward lunge. You want your back knee to be about 90 degrees, almost touching the floor, but never actually coming in contact with the floor. Hold for a split second, step to the center, and then lunge with the same leg, reverse, back to the center. We're going to do 2 per side, so 4 total. That's 2. 3 and 4. All right, from there we're going to warm up our quads a little bit more. So we're going to do some butt kicks. We're going to slow it down, nice, slow, and controlled. Really focus on getting your heels towards your glutes every single time. We're going to do 20 of these, so 10 per side. I've completely lost count, but I'm going to go with 16, 18, and 20. Great job. All right, next up we're going to do an inchworm. So we're warming up those hamstrings. We're also going to do a hand release push-up at the bottom. So that means I do a push-up, my hands come completely up off the floor, press myself back up, and walk back in. So you're here, legs are nice and straight. Dropping those hands to the floor. You're going to walk out to the high plank position. Hand release, push up, my hands are all the way up off the floor. And then I walk my arms back in, again keeping those legs nice and straight. For this one I'm going to do 3. Hand release. 2. And 3. Perfect. From there, we're going to warm up our hips a little bit more. We're also going to stay in that plank position. So we're going to do a Spider-Man stretch. For this one, you're going to start in a high plank. You want your wrists and shoulders to be nice and in line here. Your foot is going to step forward to meet your hand on the same side of your body here. Only step as far forward as you can. Same hand on the same side, stretches up towards the ceiling, back down, step back, switch sides. We're going to do 4 of these, so 2 per side, slow and controlled. 3. Last one. 4. Perfect. Great job, guys. We're going to do a couple more. So next couple, I should say, we're going to warm up our shoulders. So we're going to start with an arm swing. We're going to do horizontal first. So open up our chest wide, crossing the hands over in the front. We're going to do 10. 3, 5, 7, 9, and 10. From there, we're going to go vertical, So we're going to have our thumbs upwards, arms all the way up over our head, and then all the way down and back. Again for 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Next, we're going to do some arm circles. So we're going to circle forward first. Always start small, gradually making those circles bigger as we get closer to 10. So 4, 5, 6, circles are getting bigger. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Same thing in reverse direction. So you're going to circle backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Circles getting bigger. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Last warm-up exercise, or last dynamic stretch we're going to do is a side bend. So we're going to warm up our obliques and our core. You guys are going to bend to one side with the arm in the air. Should feel a nice stretch right here. Hold for a split second. Back to center. Same thing, other side. We're going to do 3 per side, so 6 total. 4, 5, last one, 6. Awesome job. We're going to take a quick break. You guys can grab some water. Keep in mind that you should always hydrate throughout every workout session. And then we're going to get started in just a minute. All right, so next we're going to go through our movements or our exercises for this workout. Today we're going to complete 5 exercises. Since we're going to be working at a really high intensity, we're going to be focusing in on speed, power, really explosive movements, explosive speed, explosive power, quick position changes for agility. We're going to do a 30-second interval and then a 30-second rest. So you're going to work for 30 seconds, rest for 30 seconds, move on to the next exercise. We're going to have a longer rest than what we normally would have between exercises because we're going to be moving so fast and really, really burning all of our energy in that 30 seconds. All right, so we're going to be completing 5 exercises for 3 to 4 rounds is what I'm going to say. I'm going to show you guys 3 rounds. If you want to complete a 4th round, just rewind the video, click play, and do a 4th round. Also, if you want to cut it short, you want to do 2 rounds, again, you can just fast forward the video to the cool down section after your 2nd round. All right, so let's get started with our movements. Our first movement we're going to do is a form of a jump squat that I call a power squat. So you're going to be standing, you probably can't see my head, with a nice, just about shoulder width stance. You're going to jump out into a wide stance and into a squat. You can touch the floor if you'd like. Nice wide squat here, and then you're going to bounce in and back out. So bounce in, feet together, back out, wide squat. We're going to do that for 30 seconds and then take a 30-second rest. All right, next one we're going to do is a sort of burpee. We're going to do a front and a back burpee. So basically, we're going to drop down to our front, so to our bellies, and then we're going to drop down to our back. So we're going to be here. You can see I have a mat here. You just need a mat or a soft surface. You're going to drop here, back to the floor, up, in, jump. But then you're going to do the same thing except backwards. So you're going to drop down, Shoulder blades touch the mat. Up, in, jump. Turn around, repeat. So down to your belly, up, jump. Down to your back, up, jump. Perfect. Again, you probably can't see my head. Next one we're going to do is a form of a high knee and a side shuffle. So you're going to side shuffle for 3 steps and then do a high knee where your opposite knee meets your opposite elbow. So you're going to start here. So 1, 2, 3, opposite knee, opposite elbow. 1, 2, 3, knee, elbow. When you get faster, it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Make sure you always squeeze your core when your knee comes in to meet your elbow. And again, we're moving as fast as we can with good form. All right, from there, next one we're going to do is a moving push-up. So I've kind of done this one before, but we did a push-up and then we moved. Today we're going to combine the movements. So you're going to do a push-up as you move in that plank position. So you're going to start high plank, about shoulder width, arms here, so wrists and shoulders in line. As I move to the right, I go down into a wide push-up and back. In. I'm going to do 2 to the right and then 2 to the left. If you find this too difficult, you can just stick to push-up and then move. All right, last one we're going to do, I do often, we're going to do mountain climbers. Sometimes I slow these down, so you're really working the core. Today, I'm going to speed these up, of course, because our theme is speed, power, agility. Again, even though we're speeding up, always squeeze that core. That's really, really important whenever you're doing any exercise that involves a plank. So you're here, high plank position, knee comes in, this foot does not touch the floor if it doesn't need to, and then switch. But we're going as fast as we can. Important things to note for this workout before we get started is that you're going to go at a speed that's comfortable for you. When I say that we're working on speed, we're working on your speed. My speed might look nothing like yours. You might be slower than me, you might be faster than me. It doesn't really matter so long as you are going as fast as you can with good form. That's the most important thing. And then if there's any explosive movement that you really don't like, you can always just change it to be less explosive. So for our jump squats, we can just do squats as an example. I'll kind of give you some more alternatives as we go through our first round. But I think other than that, we are ready to get started. All right, everyone, so we're ready to get started round 1. Grab a timer. Usually you can use your phone. I'm going to use my laptop today because my phone is recording the video. So we're going to do 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest, move on to the next exercises, through all 5 exercises, and then we're going to take a minute break. All right, so our first exercise is our power squat, or simply just a squat if you don't like the idea of jumping. All right, so I'm going to start our timer. We're going to get going. Remember, we're going as fast as we can with good form for 30 seconds. All right. Again, you might not see my head. We are going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so power squat here and then in. Nice and low. I like to touch my hands to the floor so I know that I'm getting nice and low. Back is nice and flat as I go down. Knees behind toes. Again, if you don't like this one, you can just do a nice, quick squat. 3, 2, 1. Time. Good job. Hopefully you were moving really fast as you could go with good form. 30 seconds, so now we get our 30-second rest. Our next one is burpees, front and back. 10 seconds of rest left, and then we're going. We're going to start with down to our bellies to begin. 3, 2, 1, go. down, belly, up, jump, switch, down, back, up, jump, belly, jump, down, back, up, jump. If you guys don't like the jump, you can just step down and step in. We've got 5 seconds left. Last one here, 3, 2, 1. Woo, good job. 30 seconds of super fast, hard work. 30 seconds of rest. Our next one is our high knees with our side shuffles. So it's 3 side shuffles, opposite knee, opposite elbow. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Squeezing the core, and then he comes in. Working on speed and agility. A little bit of power when the knee comes in. Again, go as fast as you can. This one's a bit more choreographed. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good job. Awesome job, guys. We've got 30 seconds. 2 exercises left. Next, we've got our moving push-ups. Or again, just push-ups if you don't really like that movement. 10 seconds. We're going 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Gonna begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Down, in. Foot and hand moves. At the same time, so left foot, left hand. You should feel that core when in that plank position. Woo! 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Whew. That one I definitely find tiring. Our last one before we take a rest is mountain climbers. 15 seconds of rest. Nice quick mountain climbers. We're going to make sure we are in a high plank. Three, 2, 1, go. Again, my foot does not touch at the top. I squeeze my core when my knees are in high plank position. As fast as you can go. 15 seconds. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1, down. Woo! Great job. 30 seconds of rest, but technically longer this time because we're done around. So breathe. We're going to take a minute, and then we're going to go again. We are going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so power squat here and then in. Nice and low, I like to touch my hands to the floor so I know that I'm getting nice and low. Back is nice and flat as I go down. Knees behind toes. Again, if you don't like this one, you can just do a nice, quick squat. 3, 2, 1. Time. Good job. Hopefully you were moving really fast as you could go with good form. 30 seconds, so now we get our 30-second rest. Our next one is burpees, front and back. 10 seconds of rest left, and then we're going. We're going to start with down to our bellies to begin. 3, 2, 1, go. Down, belly, up, jump, switch, down, back, up, jump, belly, jump, down, back, up, jump. If you guys don't like the jump, you can just step down and step in. We've got 5 seconds left. Last one here, 3, 2, 1. Woo, good job. 30 seconds of super fast, hard work. 30 seconds of rest. Our next one is our high knees with our side shuffle. So it's 3 side shuffles, opposite knee, opposite elbow. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Squeezing the core, and then he comes in. Working on speed and agility. A little bit of power when that knee comes in. Again, go as fast as you can. This one's a bit more choreographed. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good job. Awesome job, guys. We've got 30 seconds. 2 exercises left. Next, we've got our moving push-ups. Or again, just push-ups if you don't really like that movement. 10 seconds. We're going 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Going to begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Down, in. Foot and hand moves at the same time. So left foot, left hand. You should feel that core when in that plank position. Woo! 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Whew. That one I definitely find tiring. Our last one before we take a rest is mountain climbers. 15 seconds of rest. Nice quick mountain climbers. We're going to make sure we are in a high plank. Three, 2, 1, go. Again, my foot does not touch at the top. I squeeze my core when my knees are in high plank position. As fast as you can go. 15 seconds. We are going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so power squat here and then in. Nice and low. I like to touch my hands to the floor so I know that I'm getting nice and low. Back is nice and flat as I go down. Knees behind toes. Again, if you don't like this one, you can just do a nice quick squat. 3, 2, 1. Time. Good job. Hopefully we're moving really fast as you could go with good form. 30 seconds, so now we get our 30-second rest. Our next one is burpees, front and back. 10 seconds of rest left, and then we're going. We're going to start with down to our bellies to begin. 3, 2, 1, go. Down, belly, up, jump, switch, down, back, up, jump, belly, jump, down, back, up, jump. If you guys don't like the jump, you can just step down and step in. We've got 5 seconds left. Last one here, 3, 2, 1. Woo, good job. 30 seconds of super fast, hard work. 30 seconds of rest. Our next one is our high knees with our side shuffles. So it's 3 side shuffles, opposite knee, opposite elbow. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Squeezing the core, and then he comes in. Working on speed and agility, a little bit of power when that knee comes in. Again, go as fast as you can. This one's a bit more choreographed. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Good job. Awesome job, guys. We've got 30 seconds, 2 exercises left. Next, we've got our moving push-ups. Or again, just push-ups if you don't really like that movement. 10 seconds. We're going 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Gonna begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Down, in. Foot and hand moves. At the same time, so left foot, left hand. You should feel that core when in that plank position. Woo! 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Whew. That one I definitely find tiring. Our last one before we take a rest is mountain climbers. 15 seconds of rest. Nice quick mountain climbers. We're going to make sure we are in a high plank. Three, 2, 1, go. Again, my foot does not touch at the top. I squeeze my core when my knees are in high plank position. As fast as you can go. 15 seconds. All right, amazing job, everybody. We've completed all of our rounds. So to finish off our day, we're going to do a nice cool down stretch. Breathe, relax, stretch out so we can feel good. All right, first stretch we're gonna do, we're gonna be in a nice wide stance here. We're gonna sit ourselves back into a squat position. Once we're here, we're gonna take our elbows, we're gonna press them against the inside of our knees to open up our hips nice and wide. And we're just gonna hold it here. So we're gonna hold it here for a little bit. You should feel a really good stretch in the inner thighs on this one. Make sure you keep a nice neutral spine. We're not hunched over. And just hold it in here. We're gonna aim to hold each stretch for about 15 to 30 seconds. If you wanna pause the video and hold your stretches for longer, you totally can. So right here, we're gonna straighten out the legs. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna drop our hands as low as we can to the floor. Some people might reach the floor. Some people might only reach about their knees. Just go as low as you can. So you should feel a nice hamstring stretch here, so right in the back of the legs. From there, we're going to bring both our hands over to our right foot and just hold down here. Again, feeling a good hamstring stretch, mainly in the right leg right now. And then bring in both our hands to the left foot, hold down here. Bringing our hands back to the center. We're going to come back to a standing position, nice and slow. Perfect. Next one we're going to do is our side lunge. Much like our warm-up, only difference is we're going to hold this position for longer. So hips press back, one knee bends, one leg stays nice and straight. You're going to hold it here. If you want a deeper stretch, you can bring your hands down to the floor. I kind of like to go half and half with one hand on the floor, one hand on my knee. This is where I feel most comfortable. Again, we're going to feel a nice stretch in that inner thigh, as well as we're kind of still working that quad too. All right, back to the center. Exact same thing, just on the other side. Again, you can stay upwards, drop hands to the floor, or one hand on the floor, one hand on your knee. Hold for a little bit here. Slowly bring yourself back to the center. Again, we're standing up nice and slow. We're going to bring our feet together. Next stretch we're going to do is for our quads. So you're going to grab your toes on one side, keeping your knees close together. Hips are forward, chest is tall. If you need to balance on this one, guys, just grab anything around you. For me, since I'm in my kitchen, it would be my countertop. For this one, if you do keep your core nice and tight, you will also find that you're able to balance better. Holding that there. We're going to switch sides. Exact same thing. Grab our toes. Knees close together. Hips forward. Chest tall. Hold that stretch as long as you want to. At least 15 seconds if you can. And then relax. Next one we're going to do is a cross body stretch. We're going to take our arm, cross our body, hold above our elbow. Switch sides. Same thing, hold above that elbow. Should feel a nice stretch in your shoulder on this one, as well as in your back. You may even feel a little bit of stretch in the arm. And then relax. Next one, we're going to lock our fingers behind our back. We're going to press down, keeping our chest nice and tall. We're going to hold this position. If you want, you can bring your arms up a little bit more. Should feel a good stretch in the chest. Holding that stretch, and then relax. All right, we've got 2 left. Next one is for our triceps. We worked a lot of arms today in those planks. So you're going to bring hand behind your head, grab your elbow, pull a little bit, and hold. Again, we're feeling a stretch in our tricep here, so the back of our arms. Hold there, and then switch sides. Holding that stretch. relax. Last one we're going to do is our side bend, much like our warm-up. Only difference, of course, is we're going to hold it for a longer time frame. So for this side bend, we're going to bring both arms up in the air and lean. We're going to lean to one side and hold. You should feel a nice stretch right here in your obliques. Back to the center. Same thing on the other side. Back to the center. Bring those arms down nice and slow. And then we are done. Amazing job. You guys crushed it. If you want a longer stretch, like I mentioned, you can hold those stretches for longer and just press pause, or you can even replay the cool down twice. Completely up to you. But great job today, guys. It was fun to work out with you.